Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. We're going to answer a question today. We're also going to talk about the analytics for April 2024, which were delightful. And I'm going to tell a story really quick. I meant to tell this story early in the week, but it was super weird. I think I mentioned recently that a recruiter has reached out to me a couple times about going to work for Meta, which is Facebook, the company that operates Facebook and Instagram, I think, and Threads, whatever that is. And it was for like a director of employment litigation position, and I declined. It was a very lovely position to be thought of for. It's just a recruiter, whatever. But they thought they could place me in the position, and trying to have conversations about compensation and this and that. And I was like, I'm good. I don't need a job. I own a firm. I'm all right. Not the same recruiter. A recruiter from the same office reached out to me and was like, hey, got a job for you. And I was like, I'm good. I appreciate you reaching out, but I'm all right. And while I'm at it, stop reaching out to my associates. Not really. Kidding. The recruiter was like, no. This is a big deal. This is a big opportunity for you. Bet you it's not, but all right. What's so big about it? Well, I have a role for you at Grindr. Do you want to work at Grindr? And I was like, listen, I told you, I appreciate it. Again, I don't need a job. And this person hits me with, you don't have to be so close-minded. What? I mean, I have a job. I don't need a job. I literally own, I'm a partner in a law firm. I own a law firm. And they told me they thought my response was a little bigoted. My friend, if I needed a job, I'd be thrilled to work at Grindr. Grindr is a company that makes people happy. It's a product people really like. And they seem to be setting the world on fire, right? The issue is not Grindr's business model. The issue is not Grindr's demographic. It's not their audience, their customer base. That's not an issue for me, you moron. The issue is, I told you repeatedly, I'm not going to give up my shares in a law firm that, according to LexisNexis, runs more employment law cases nationwide in all 50 states than any other firm in the U.S. And this person was like, I don't need to argue with you, whatever. And okay. What a weird day that person must have been having. To be like, I got a job for you. No, thank you. I think you're a bigot. What? How did we get here? Jesus, that escalated quickly. Holy shit. Anyways, I just didn't want the week to go away without me mentioning that bizarre conversation. All right, to the question, and then to the analytics. We have a question here from Sarah. I'm not going to read your last name because I fear it's a real last name. And Sarah said to us, she timestamps the video she commented on, I think, for 7 minutes 56. But I'm not gonna. Oh, it's the video about how our channel exists to answer employment law questions, and you got to publicly post them. And she says, "Hi Vince, I love watching your channel, and I learned so much from listening to you. That's amazing. I'm so glad you said that. Making this channel feels ridiculous. I am a ridiculous human being. I feel ridiculous at all times. So you saying that makes me feel like I'm actually helping people, which helps me feel slightly less ridiculous. My question is, I was fired from my job and I filed a complaint of discrimination with the EEOC, which is, of course, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, the federal agency which handles discrimination complaints. The company declined mediation. So one of the first things the EEOC does is offers mediation. If both parties agree, they hold a mediation. If mediation fails, or if parties don't go to mediation, the employer must then produce what's called a position statement. And Sarah says, I read their position statement and counted all of the falsehoods. which is amazing. That's exactly what we say to do in our rebuttal writing 101 video, which is writing the rebuttal to the position statement at the EEOC level. Sarah goes on, then the boss that fired me got fired. What do you think this could mean for my case? I want to hear at least your top 3 most likely scenarios. If you need more details, let me know. Thanks, Vince. Okay. Most likely scenario is the employer did not listen to their defense counsel and fired this person for an unrelated reason before this person could testify against you in a case. Second most likely scenario, this person is a serial bad actor. They have done other horrible things, and the employer decided it is better to get rid of them before they have need of them in your case because the person keeps generating new cases. Option number 3, something completely unrelated. This person just did a bad job, just cost the company money in some way unrelated to you, and the company just said you are expensively incompetent and got rid of this person. Entirely possible. Now, there is a chance, an unlikely but possible chance, that the company looked at what this person did and said, this guy is a bad guy. I'm assuming it's a guy. I don't know if it's a guy. But this person's a bad person. And we got to get rid of him. We got to do the right thing. We got to get rid of this person. Listen, we don't want to pay a ton of money to Sarah, but like, we're going to get rid of this guy because it's the right thing to do. And then whatever happens with Sarah is what happens with Sarah. We know that we're slightly disadvantaged by not having this person as a potential witness for the case later, but it's the right thing to do to get rid of this guy. So we're going to get rid of this guy, and then we'll deal with Sarah and her case as it comes, and whatever happens, happens. That is possible. It is somewhat unlikely, but it is possible. I know those aren't particularly uplifting likelihoods in most of those scenarios, Sarah. They are probably more likely than the company doing the right thing. Although companies do occasionally do the right thing, that does happen from time to time. I'm always impressed when it does. End question and answer. And we progress to the analytics for April of 2024. In April of 2024, our channel added 8,985 new subscribers, carrying us to over 100,000 subscribers. I don't even know how many we have right now. I should look it up. Oh, we are closing in on 108,000 subscribers right now. We're at 107,957 subscribers. So that's escalating rather quickly. Back to the analytics. YouTube tells me that we had 141.2 thousand views in April of 2024. Not gonna lie to you, that's not the most impressive month we had, if I remember correctly. That's not amazing. But what is perhaps amazing, and let me confirm this. I'm not sure, but let's look it up here. Lifetime in the channel. Loading. Yes. Okay. So in April of 2024, YouTube tells us that we had 379.7 thousand minutes of our videos watched. 379, let's just round up. 380,000. 380,000 minutes of this channel watched, of our channel watched, right? You all give me the questions, you comment, you help us with the algorithm, you like videos. It's as much, not as much. In many ways, it's also your channel. Not as much your channel as my channel because it's my channel, but it's our channel in many ways. And people watched 380,000 minutes in April of 2024 of that channel. That is the biggest month we have ever had in terms of minutes watched of our videos. And I believe it's bigger than all the minutes watched in 2017, all the minutes watched in 2018, all the minutes watched in 2019, all the minutes watched in 2020, all the minutes watched in 2021. It may be bigger than all the minutes watched in 2022. Like, can it tell me that? No, I don't have access to 2022. Let's see, 2023. In 2023, well, I have to do a little math here because it switched to hours on me. Hold on. 33. 0.3 times 60 equals, that's not correct. What? Wait, did I do that math incorrectly? In oh, 1,000. 33. Okay. No, that is not correct. Hold on. Okay, so it's not bigger. It's not bigger than 2023 in terms of minutes watched. In 2023, we had 1.9 million minutes watched, and this is only 380,000. But it appears bigger than all the minutes watched in the entirety of 2022, which, whatever, not the biggest deal. The channel's taking off, but I don't know. Seems kind of cool to me. I just find the way the channel grows to be bizarre. The channel grows because of you all. So thank you. It's your likes, it's your comments, it's your thumbs down. Like when you react with the videos and you're like, I don't like the way you handle that, Vince. I don't like that information. I don't like the way you approach that question. That's valuable. It's valuable to me because I can learn how to be better at this, which is this being stuck in the video box is not something I actually know how to do, right? Like that's not my profession. I'm not an influencer. I'm just an employment attorney. So you teaching me those things makes me better, but also when you interact with the videos, the thumbs down, and why I often say, give me the thumbs down. It's your reaction to the video. It's your honest reaction, and that has value to the algorithm. Sharing the video has been huge. People have been sharing our videos recently on other platforms, and we share them on other platforms. We share them on LinkedIn and whatever, Instagram. I hate Instagram. I hate LinkedIn. I hate the TikTok, which is banned now. So I guess our TikTok account, which has followers, I've never logged in, but apparently people watch us on TikTok. It's gone, which is kind of funny because TikTok invited us to some kind of creator program, and we were having a debate like, should we take the TikTok money? And then Congress was like, get fucked, Vince. You don't get the TikTok money. And I was like, I wasn't sure we should take it anyways, so that's okay with me, I guess. But it was just kind of cool. Like TikTok reached out and was like, we'd like to give you money and access to like more creator features and stuff. I was like, that's kind of cool in terms of recognition because I wouldn't have thought of giving me money to make more content on TikTok, right? And then my indecision on taking that money led to me not getting that money because I guess they're probably not giving that money out anymore, right? Because it's banned. Like the U.S. If you know what I'm talking about, the U.S. Congress has like acted to ban TikTok. People will try to tell you it's not a ban. It's a ban. There's like certain conditions that they could, certain hoops they could jump through that would allow them to stay in business, but those hoops are not really viable. So it is functionally a ban of TikTok. Which, listen, I'm not, I tend to be a free speech absolutist. Like people are like, but it's China. It's Chinese propaganda. I think you're saying it's free speech. That is my perspective there. I think a big reason why TikTok is banned is because TikTok became a platform where people, progressives and younger generations, would gather to oppose many of the government's deeply held beliefs, like eternal war and genocide and stuff like that, right? Like that's to my mind why TikTok has been banned. I could be wrong. Maybe I don't understand the depth of China's propaganda control, but I'm a little suspicious of that theory because I happen to know a lot of Chinese nationals who live in the U.S. and none of them seem too enamored with their home government. So the propaganda doesn't seem to work too well on them. Is the the pitch here that the U.S. population is less intelligent than the population of China, which is fairly resistant, as far as I can tell, to the propaganda of the Chinese government. Like, people don't play ball with the Chinese government because they think it's awesome. People play ball with the Chinese government because they're scared as fuck of it, right? Like, that. Those are two very different things. If the Chinese government wasn't successful in using social media to manipulate its own population, do we think they're going to be so successful with our population? Or is it just that you're mad that somebody else is countering your lies? Like, I don't know. Listen, not my circus, not my social media network. Nobody elected me to make laws, and not my field of law. Like, nobody's going to hire me to bring a free speech case. I suspect it would be expensive to do so. Anyways, thanks, everybody. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the mean comments. Thanks for the trolls. I think there's the guy like Pro Se Plaintiff. Thank you for your comments. Your comments help the channel. You seem to think that I am unwell. I largely agree. Thank you for your comments. Take care, everybody. I hope all is well. I hope you're having a great Saturday. I think this is coming out on Saturday. And I hope it's a great one.